Thanks for joining us. I'm Lee Martin with the WBZ News Update. Our top stories: 3 people are dead in Nahant in what investigators say appears to be a case of carbon monoxide poisoning. Firefighters went to a home on Cottage Street after being called there for a well-being check. We know all the victims are adults, and investigators do not suspect foul play. A 5th grader in Hudson is lucky to be alive after being hit by a falling tree branch. 10-year-old Callie Laudette was on her way to school Monday when the branch came down under the weight of the snow. It hit her in the head at the bus stop as she was getting out of her mother's car. She suffered a mild concussion and a cut to her hand. Callie plans to be back in school today. Communities across the region preparing for this latest storm with a lot of snow on the ground in many areas. It's a short turnaround to get ready for the rain. Haverhill is encouraging people to clear snow away from their foundations as well as nearby storm drains. They're also urging families to charge their electronics before any potential power outages. And for the latest on the forecast, let's check in with Jason Michael. And this one's going to be a rain and wind event, Jason.
Yeah, it's going to be a quick pivot that we're doing here with warmer air moving back in. Damaging wind, torrential rain, and even the possibility of some power outages are certainly going to be significant across the area. Let's not kind of hang our hats on, okay, this is just another storm. Each storm system has a very unique thumbprint, and this is going to be a wind and rain driven type of event with some of the heaviest gusts, again, likely to be along the eastern shoreline, the south shore of the Cape, and even the islands, with gusts approaching near hurricane force. Major threat is going to be flooding, followed by the damaging wind gusts, leading towards some scattered power outages and also tree damage, and then the risk for some coastal flooding because of the high and low tide time frame that we're expecting this activity to really start to ramp up. The peak of the activity begins to happen past 11 p.m., going through about 4 a.m. tomorrow morning. There will be enough cold, though, on the onset of this system to put down a couple more inches, mainly in the Worcester Hills and the Merrimack Valley. Here's what it is right now, and as it races up the eastern seaboard, we're going to start to fan in some of the wet weather arriving later today, 3, 4, perhaps even 5 p.m., where the mass bank is likely to have a lot of people on it here, and there's going to be limited visibility at times. Roughly around 9 p.m., we start to see the first of the heavier precip begins to move on in, eroding away the rain and snow up to the areas north, mixed in precipitation, all turning to rainfall once we get past the midnight hour, and again, heavy rainfall as well. 495, 95, 93 from areas through Route 3, Route 6 out in the Cape of the Islands. Every single person is going to be dealing with limited visibility, heavy rains, and also the high wind gusts. Here's the next 7. Once we get past today, we got high winds sticking around the area tomorrow. Temperatures falling. Behind that, though, Thursday, Friday, low 40s, upper 30s. Around the mid-morning hours, our next weather alert on Saturday to jumpstart the weekend.
All right, Jason, thank you. I'm Liam Martin. This has been a WBZ News Update. Have a great day, everybody.